Come on. Yep, our
Hello, my name is Denise Jones, and I am the attorney in the award-winning feature film I Do. You can see it on Tubi, Amazon
And
Prime.
more details are beginning to spill out each and every day, each and every second about Young Thug's recent RICO indictment coming out of the state of Georgia. Now, they actually have a wiretap, right? And before I get to the wiretap, let me kind of give you guys a little bit of the backstory of what's going on. Now, let's go back, about maybe a year and a half ago. YFN Lucci was actually brought in on similar type of charges, and then about a year and some change later, they bring in, the alleged leader of Young Slime Life, YSL, Young Thugger, who happens to be one of the biggest rappers out there today. They're pretty much alleging that he got this gang, I put that in quotations, right? He got this gang started, to pretty much, carry out street activities, put hits on people, do all that. You know what I mean? Now, his father does maintain that it is a record label in the business, but the feds have been watching, or the state has been watching, right? And they have been compiling a lot of evidence on Young Thug for almost 10 years right now. So, the wiretap, let's get to the wiretap because they're pretty much saying that they got him on wiretap, right? Saying you ain't beat him or shot him yet, right? Y'all boys getting soft. So, who was that in reference to? Some people say in reference to YFN Lucci. Some people say it could have been somebody else. Now, when you look at, if you guys follow the channel here on Hip Hop News Uncensored, and if you don't, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel for all the exclusives that we drop over here, especially about this case. A few months ago, I should say, YFN Lucci said he was on the phone and somebody tried to rush him, right? He said then that it was an attempt on his life. So he must have got inside information. Somebody told him that. And then somebody tried to run down on him in jail. So, he came out and said what he said at the time. People really didn't believe it. They took it with a grain of salt. But it appears that this is what's going on right now. Now, according to Georgia State, right? According to Georgia State, it's a war going on out there nobody's safe from between the alleged street gangs of YSL and YFN. And this is what we have here today. So I had no idea that these two were at each other's neck like this, but it appears that, they're trying to say that not only did, he tried to get, YFN ordered the hit on YFN Lucci, that he ordered the hit on a gentleman back in 2015. They're also tying one of his friends, I forget the dude's name, but the dude that shot up Wayne's tour bus, they also tied him to the YSL gang. So you got a whole laundry list, right? A trail of blood that's being left behind allegedly by Young Thug. So they don't want to let this guy out. They're saying that this guy is too dangerous. And not only is he too dangerous, he is the founder, that's what they're saying, of the Young Slime Life Street Gang. So he tried to get a hearing. They said no. He's at risk of committing another crime, and he possibly could be a flight risk. Not a good situation. Now let's address the whole thing where people are saying, well, this is not a federal indictment. This is a state indictment. Got you. We're gonna bring a lawyer in to break that down. Probably this week to break the differences down between those two. But best believe that the state worked hand in hand, whether they pick up the phone calling them for guidance. Trust and believe they had guidance from the feds before they slapped down this indictment. And then you got to look at, right? Let's look at the prosecutor out there, right? Miss Personal Vendetta herself. Look at Miss Fannie Willis. That's the sister who pretty much had the press conference and came out and said that street violence, that gangs were responsible for 75% of the street violence in Fulton County. Now, she was I think the first female to be elected down there. She has a extraordinary black background of, being no nonsense, right? Now, when I say personal vendetta, I don't mean she has a personal vendetta, but she is out to prove herself. And then you got to look at things like, the Kamala Harris effect and the Michelle Obama effect, where people, if you can, you gotta look at it like this: if you can make history by taking one of the biggest rappers alleged slash gang members alleged, right? Not alleged to the rapper, but definitely alleged to the gang member, gang leader, right? This boosts up your resume. This is a notch on your belt for her. So best believe they're not going to be watching people for all this time, and they're not trying to score a home run. They want to put these guys away for a long, long time for what was allegedly done. They want that to be a safe area for people to live. Miss Fannie Willis is on a mission. She's on a mission, right? To take these guys down. So for people out there saying, "Oh, it's only state," it's on. Don't let the wool be pulled over your eyes. They have been watching these guys for a long time, and best believe they're going for the slam dunk home run now. I'm not saying that they can't beat it. Everything is possible. I mean, you got to give them their time in court. They got the, a guy like Young Thug and Gunna got the most resources of anybody of the other defendants. But then you got the other Codys, and you got to ask yourself, all right, how many of them are going to begin to turn in on Thugger, right? Because you got to remember when you're looking at an alleged organization like that, the guy at the top is a millionaire. The guy at the bottom might not be a millionaire. The guy at the bottom might be a driver. He might be somebody struggling. And he may be looking at it like, shit, I got 2, 3 kids, man. I'm not going down for this dude. He ain't going to take care of me when I get locked up. He ain't going to take care of my girl. He ain't going to take care of my family. I'm going to flip. So best believe you're going to have the element of people that are going to be flipping, on Young Thug. Look at Casanova. I think you had like, 9, 10 people that already flipped on that whole Gorilla Stone Nation thing. So that's just the nature of the beast. Now, another aspect of this is the Miss Fannie Willis said that between these two alleged street gangs, right, that up to 50 incidents, whether it be bodies dropping, shootings, whatever, they saying they're accrediting to this organization, man. This is not good either way you look at it. And we're going to keep you guys updated every step of the way throughout this whole process. Whenever there's an update, make sure you guys are locked in. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you can catch the updates. What we got going on here on Hip Hop News Uncensored, man. Crazy, crazy situation. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about the wiretap thing. I did a poll yesterday and I asked you guys, do you think he's going to win? Do you think that Young Thugger has a chance to win his RICO case? And I mean, the responses were crazy, right? Now I think we got 78% that said no, and 22% that said yes, with 10K votes. Thank you guys for participating in that poll, man. And I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. It's your brother, O God Man, Hip Hop News Uncensored. Have a beautiful day. Peace.